Our association with Notre Dame goes back a long way, starting with Frank originally, and it's really impressed upon our entire family the importance of Catholic education. My parents, Dominic and Antoinette, sacrificed a great deal to put us all through. 3 boys, Notre Dame, my sister Susan, Sacred Heart, and my Uncle Tony and Aunt Grace with Michael at Notre Dame and his sister Rosemary at Sacred Heart, and their kids as well. So it's a lasting impact. Notre Dame still has an impact on us today, and we're honored to be recognized, but the real honor goes to our parents who sacrificed for us and impressed upon us the importance of this type of education, and thank God we were able to do that for our children as well. One of the great things about Notre Dame is the legacy and the continuation. Many of the brothers and teachers and staff members that my brother Frank enjoyed when he was here, I had, and they always called me Frank. But they also existed when my boys were here. Same thing with my cousin Michael and his son Anthony. I'll never forget the first day, Anthony, who's my oldest, first day walking into the main door, down the hallway, going towards the office, and I must have had this pained look on my face because Mary Ellen Roach catches me and she comes right over to me and she said, she doesn't even say hello. She takes my hand and she said, I have him, Paul. He's going to be just fine. And she took him and that was it. And walking out the door that first day, I was like, this is what Notre Dame is. How could you not talk about Notre Dame and not talk about Brother Benjamin? Whether it was Brother George, couldn't miss talking about you, Brother George, who was very tight with Frank. I was close with Brother Joe Andrews. I was close with Brother Francis Feely, Brother Greg. So those people affected us and helped us not only from our days in Notre Dame, but as we went on to further things, further education. There was always a phenomenal relationship with the boys and staff members. For example, in guidance, Sister Rosemary, she always had the P's, so the Protos were taken care of. She had the L's, so she had the Lombardi boys. It was like we were her family. Notre Dame today is a much different school than it was when I was here, and certainly when Frank and Michael were here. The technology, the difference in the arts and theater and music, things that were not present to the extent that they are today, this is what young men need today to survive and thrive in today's world. And Notre Dame is doing that. And they're doing that in exemplary fashion. One of the lasting things for myself, and I know for everyone involved that went to Notre Dame, Frank, Michael Jr., Nicholas, Anthony, is the relationships, the friendships. Guys, the friends that you have today in class, they will be your friends for life. I've got a table of some of my guys and their wives that are here tonight, and it's a very special bond. Again, our families are humbled by this recognition and this honor, and it's appropriate that this happens this year, the celebration of Notre Dame and Sacred Heart's 75th anniversaries. And again, most of our families, as you can see in the program book, They're Sacred Heart grads and they're Notre Dame grads. So both of these institutions are wonderful. We need them. And both of our families have thrived and are enriched by having participated and being part of the life in both of these schools. We thank you very much for this honor, and we appreciate it.